Hello. Let's see if that works. Nope. How do I get this to... Okay, I think that did it. And I have to do double. All right, experimental setup is a go, I believe. Can you hear me okay? Hello. Am I alive? Spell that correctly. We'll do that. All right, we'll just do that, and that, and that, and that. And I've made a small announcement. Cool. All right, so yeah, I just intentionally made you wait a little bit while I finished up a little announcement on Discord. I'm not going to do a big announcement yet. That's okay. This is very impromptu and surprise and sudden because Monoxide just decided to do this, partly thanks to a kind donation from one of the many LOD fans out there. We thank you for that. So as a result, let's see. We'll call it Custom Addies, because of course, the classic slang. And you can see this is technically the first, it was just easier to do it this way. The first custom campaign is the edition editor. So that's a thing now. Check what mods are enabled. And the naming is very funny. So the name that Monoxide went with is Additional Editions, which is extra funny to me personally because, you know, when this first was being talked about overseas, aka here in North America, it would often be called the additional system with AL at the end. Additional system. So additional editions, it's kind of a additionception there from what I'm used to when I was a little kid. So we got both of those enabled, and I don't know that it probably won't conflict with fishing, so we'll leave the fishing on. If you don't know about fishing, we can fish, by the way. So that's the thing. All right, how do we do this? Cool. We have Dart sitting here. I actually need to move my chat over so I can read the chat. I should probably be able to read the chat. I'll make this really small. And that should be enough. All right, who's excited? This is some brand new stuff that you all can play with. If you already can run severed chains, you'll be able to run this. That's pretty cool. And select all 8 characters. No, I did not misspeak. 8 characters. And let's see, how do we do this? Supposedly it's pretty intuitive. Okay, I have to use the mouse. So we'll use the mouse to get down there. Add. Templates. Alright, so we've got all the additions here. Double slash all the way to Blazing Dynamo. I'm going to try Crush Dance as the template. So I don't know what I'm doing. Edit. Wow, look at that. Alright, so we have an animation viewer of sorts. It's showing us what hit number it is up in the top. Actually, let me... I don't know if I can do that without breaking it. Properties, show cursor. And then over here, properties, show cursor, because I'm doing this on 2 websites. Okay, so up in the upper right, we've got the hit number for the combo and the frames for each hit that play out. And it tells you what you're working with, the damage and SP per level, and how it multiplies. So let's say hit 0, hit 1, hit 2. This lets you select the different ones. So we'll start with hit 0. And what happens if I add it? So I have 8 hits in this now. I might need Monoxide to guide me a little bit. Whoa, what is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'll do an addition with him getting knocked down. I don't know what I'm doing. These are different animations, I think. Maybe I can make him like taunt in the middle. Do I want to save changes? Sure, I don't know what I'm doing, but... So he's doing the regular thing. Nope, that didn't quite seem to work. Total frames. Oh, okay, total frames. Okay, total frames. That's not an addition, so I don't know if that'll just crash it out or what. Save changes. Okay. Can I move him? Cam move X, cam move Z, cam move ticks. Yeah, do damage just by taunting. Generate SP just by taunting. That sounds great. This is gonna take some experimentation. I think I'm gonna call Monoxide so I don't end up like waffling this. But it looks like... Okay, so I got a little victory thing added onto the end. Let's call Monoxide. Where are you? Da, 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 da. Bear with me while I look for him. See if he answers. Hi, guess what I'm doing? I'm live streaming and you're on TV now. It sounds okay. I am looking for... There's the chat. Hello to the people on Twitch. I was on the mod chat view, so it was only showing like held messages, which there were none. So yes, custom editions are now a thing thanks to Monoxide. Thank you, Corey. That is him. That is you. So I'm stumbling a bit, and I would like your help so I don't make it look bad. So far, I have Crush Dance, and I have Dart's victory pose at the end of it. So I'm going to make a fresh one. I think I'm going to make a fresh one. Alright, so we've got Dart, and we'll stick with Crush Dance. And I've got an add, remove, and edit button right out the gate. So what should I be doing with that? Should I be editing first? Okay. Okay. So I've edited Crush Dance. And I've got a bunch of stuff. The name says Crush Dance. It's got the base damage, overlay frame, hit number, add, remove, edit, and then the damage and SP scaling per level. So how might I get started? Well, first I want to make it so that you're actually coming through the stream, apparently, because my audio... Oh, that's what happened. Sorry. Hold on. Hold. Technical difficulties. How do I add... Like, the Linux version of OBS, it's harder to, like, just run my sound card through. Add audio output capture? Pipewire or pulse? Say something?
Hello.
Okay, now you're coming through. Okay. I was teasing you all. Again, I unintentionally tease you all. So Monoxide is here on call with me. I swear. All right. So let's say I just want to... could I take a kick from Burning Rush and put it on the end of Crush Dance?
Yeah, so it allows you to use any addition animation from any of that character's additions.
Okay.
So your best bet would be to like go create an edition with that like create a new edition using an edition with a kick as the template, and then take a look at the hit for that kick, and just jot down the different values for it.
Okay.
So like you'd want to back out of this temporarily.
Yeah. I'm in the Burning Rush.
I'm a little behind on the stream.
I'm afraid to send it to you on Discord because I'm already dual streaming.
Yeah, fair enough. You also don't have to delete the other edition.
So I'm in Burning Rush.
So find the kick in
That
the hits box
that'd be hit one.
and then edit it.
NM16 flag C0.
Yeah, so just jot down the values for that.
Screenshot. Okay, I've got those values.
And now create a new hit on whatever edition you want and use those values for it.
All right, so I'm adding a new edition. I'm selecting Crush Dance, and then I'm selecting Edit.
Yep.
Okay. So I've got Crush Dance, the base damage, overlay frame, the hit numbers. I will add a hit 5, and then I edit hit 5.
Yep.
Okay. And it was Anim 16, if I remember right. And he's paused. I assume that's okay.
He's paused right now because you haven't filled out the
Oh, I have to.
duration stuff.
Okay. So if I was going to just keep the kick exactly as is. Oh. Oh, look at that. He's rapid kicking. I love that. Bam. Okay. This is super cool. So it'll be all 27 frames. If I make it longer than 27, it just kind of loops back around. Okay. Move frames 10. This is so freaking cool. Success frames 3. Hit frame 12. That's the frame of the animation where you would press the cross button or whatever. Distance from target.
So it's a bit weird how they work. So yeah, success frames is the number of frames that you get to press the button and have it count as a success. Move frames is the number of frames leading up to the success window.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of the other values are still kind of unknown. I'm like still kind of in the process of reverse engineering
Okay.
all of the addition stuff in the player combat script.
All right. So let's say I just want to take this into the game right now. I would hit back,
Yep.
save changes. Now I'm viewing the Crush Dance edition in full, and it is doing the kick. All right. I actually want to edit that a little bit more. Distance from target. Less distance means you're closer?
Who knows?
Oh, who knows? Okay. I'll just set it to 14 and we'll see what happens. I updated it.
It won't change anything in the preview.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. So now I need to save it. And this is where I make the actual custom edition. So we'll call it Crush Dance Kick. There's not enough room for the word kick. Freck. Want to buy more letter support.
I don't think there's a limit on the text box, is there?
I tried Crush Dance Kick and I ran out of space.
Oh, on the file name there might be.
That's okay.
Also, that's the file name, not the name of the edition. So
Okay. That's fine. So what's the correct way to back out of this?
restart the game.
Restart the game. So I have to like Alt F4.
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna hard reset. And
I haven't added a quit to title yet.
That's how fresh this is, y'all. We have to Alt F4 to actually start doing it.
I literally made it in 3 days.
Yeah. I don't know if that broke my video capture. I think it did. Yeah, it did. Okay. Thanks, Linux.
Correct.
No. All right. Let me. How do I do this? I wish OBS would detect that the same window restarted. It didn't know for some reason. So hold up, hang in there, chat, and I will be reading some of your...
Zachronix, that kind of seems like your own fault for doing something else.
Yeah.
Other than sitting on the computer.
Okay, so can I do continue?
Yep.
Okay, we can continue.
So you should have the JSON file in the mod folder now.
Oh yeah, I crashed while fighting Convoy recently. Let me see. So if I replace, let's get Dart in there. Addition.
Did you enable the mod on your
I
campaign?
didn't. I didn't. Let me go back and do that. I'm very smart.
I even put that in the README, Drew.
I'm just seeing you do this and like you're hot dropping the patch update and I'm like, okay, download, throw it in.
You didn't read the README?
Haven't you said that to me when I've talked about that? Alright. So I've enabled them. Will cause problems. I don't care. We're doing it anyway. Replace. Dart. Addition. Oh, there are several. Oh my. Okay, it should be the first one. I hope it's the first one. A 9-hit crush dance. I don't think okay. So let's do a regular encounter. Do I have encounters enabled? I don't. Yes, I do. Okay. And thank you for...
Why are there 9 hits?
I made another one before I called you, and it was really bad.
Oh.
Ignore. Alright. So, by the way, this is also using the fishing mod. If you were trying to do a fishing mod playthrough, there are some weapon spoilers visible on the screen. Let's change... Okay, there it is. And let's just do it.
Very early beta, so we'll see if this crashes.
It works! It works! As Monoxide was saying on the Discord server, there is not sound yet. Sound will come later, but it actually completes the addition. That's amazing. I'm curious what my 9-hit looks like, because I'm pretty sure I screwed it up really bad. Never mind,
I don't think anything over 8 hits will work, or 7 hits maybe.
Okay.
One of the testers reported limitation on the hit count, and I haven't had a chance to look into it yet.
Okay. Well, I wanna harken back to the original live stream days where we tested everything live on a stream, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I can always restart in 3 seconds. And Dart just keeps getting hit with the status effects. Okay. I'm glowing right now. Change to the 9-hit, see what that does. 1, 2, it accepts counters. 3. It crashed. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, restart. The joy of a reverse engineered port is it starts back up instantaneously. Okay, so now I know what to do. Thank you so much, and you can keep hanging out with us if you want. Will it always be a new campaign since you can't save in the ADDI editor?
Yes.
Okay.
Although if you do manage to create a save in there, such as by crashing, then it can be loaded from the continue screen.
That's really funny. Okay, let me fix those captures. I'll read a little chat and catch up with y'all. Thank you for being patient with me as we explore this together. Uh, and we'll make another custom edition. I know a couple people have already been experimenting on the Discord server. Maybe I can grab a couple of those if some have already been posted.
Yeah, a few people have posted editions that they made.
All right. Quickly catching up with the Twitch chat. Hello to Murmur. Yes, we have custom editions. I might butcher some of these names. Ysurin Gunman. Gotta go home and reopen LOD. Yep, it's a good reason to do that. I fixed the technical issue. Thank you, Zenavathar, for letting me know. Um, Hello, Riddle. Yes, it is magnificent. Did this Twitch channel always exist? Yes, DuGregas. I resurrected my old personal Twitch channel. I might stream here more often again, but I might also make like an LOD community Twitch channel if I haven't already. If I did, I'll have to resurrect that one because there's a lot of people who watch on Twitch, and we might be able to do some multi-streaming if I can get through the technical stuff.
Yeah, I unfortunately probably will not be able to multi-stream because I live in the middle of nowhere and don't have a very fast upstream speed.
I thought I thought you told me you had 1 gig down and up.
I did when I lived in Halifax.
Okay, all right. I just remember talking about speeds with you, and I was super jealous. Super jealous.
Yeah, internet in Canada is generally much faster than a lot of other places, but not out where I live.
Gotcha. Apparently, we splattered Riddle's mind all over the walls. Which crush dance is real? Yes, it's just a weekend of work. Monoxide just suddenly feverishly did this. It's amazing. Yes, fishing.
Yeah,
And
I spent like 25 hours in the past few days on this.
okay, all caught up with Twitch chat. Thank you all for being here. I will keep an eye on the chat. My Twitch chat is actually so I couldn't get my cam working on Twitch. I actually this time, because last time I tried to do it, my Elgato cam wouldn't go on 2 OBS streams. It only would do like the first one. So I was like, okay, I'll do my old Logitech camera for my Twitch stream, the second stream on Twitch, and it was working. But then I had this glitch and I had to fix it, and now it won't come up at all. So I'm sorry that you can't see my face on Twitch. I will work on that. But for the people on YouTube, I currently have my phone doing the Twitch chat because I am out of screen space right now. All right. So now I'm going to pull up the YouTube chat really quick and we'll make another edition. Now I purposely did not do an everyone tag on Discord just because like I could have done that. I could have done that, but I want to save that a little bit for when we've actually had a little time to work with this and we know what we're doing so that when everybody else is watching, we can do an even better presentation. This is just the really quick, here it is up close and personal right away, and get messy with it for the early viewers, the early birds at freaking 9:30 p.m. local time.
It's 11:30 here.
Yes. That's why I didn't want to
By
keep
the
you.
way, I should also say you can thank Alex in the Discord server for this mod because he paid for it.
Yeah. Chucked you a good like 50 skadolas or something like that, and you just went to work. And I can relate because when people send me money on Ko-fi, that helps me justify spending more time on all of the other LOD services and stuff like that. It feels great when people believe in the stuff we're doing, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, he specifically requested like a mod commission. So I don't know, I'm thinking of potentially doing some more of that if people are interested. Like community funding for like specific mod ideas and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Some people are asking about the Twitch channel over on the YouTube side. I guess they've been holding out for like 3 or 4 years, waiting for us to finally do Twitch. So I will post that in the chat really quick. https://twitch.tv/DrewUniverse. One of the nice things about Twitch is that the URL is always the same when you're streaming. Hey, there's an idea for YouTube. Why can't you just go to like youtube.com/username/live or something, and it'll just pull up the current live stream? I think that would be really smart.
Yeah.
Not a new channel, DeGregus. Not new at all. All right, so let's make a new addition. All right, between YouTube and Twitch chat, first person to name any character besides darts will make a new addition for that character. No archers right now. Right, Corey?
Yeah, no, archers do not work right now.
Okay. Let me adjust that a little bit. Let's see. I see Rose on Twitch. And then I see Lavitz on YouTube. Rose wins. So we're going to Rose. I really love Hardblade. I love all the additions. I could do like a more and more that's just a bunch more slashes back and forth, maybe. What could we do? She has a jump. She has a stab from the back kind of a thing. She has a lot of interesting moves. Well, we can just look at the moves. Let's look at Hardblade. It's got a jump and a slash down and then a backstab, and it goes off the camera. She does not want to stay in frame. All right.
Yeah, I plan on adding like manual camera controls and stuff, like being able to pan and rotate the camera and stuff.
I can't wait for that to segue into more free cam controls. Wink, wink. I'm mostly kidding. Maybe.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah, Dima's Dance is a little harder to look at, but that's okay. I know what it looks like. I'm trying to time the hit number with the animation. I think it's 5. Or maybe I'll do 6. Okay. So I'll try hit number 6. Or 5. So one thing I would like to note, if you're accepting feedback, is that the hits are 0 to 7, but on the display on the upper right, it's hit 1 through 8.
Yeah, I mean, if you notice any inconsistencies or anything, feel free to leave issues in the repositories. There's one repository for the mod itself that lets you use the additions, and then there's a different repository for the editor. The reason I did it that way is because the editor is not compatible with Scenario's QOL fork. But once he merges my pull request, the main mod itself will be. So you won't be able to make additions on his fork, but you'll be able to use them.
That's still pretty badass. Because you don't need the QOL fork to make additions when it's just its own interface.
Yeah, exactly.
More and more. That's a good idea. Rose's weapon is basically a rapier, I think. That's the idea there. Okay, I have fetched this data. So now I'm going to go back to... Let's actually just open up Whipsmack and we'll edit, and then we'll add a hit, and that hit will be edited into animation number 25. I love that it... I know you probably didn't intend this, like you weren't thinking about it when you first thought of it, but the fact that the loader will load like all of the battle animations, so we could just have Rose sleeping for like 10 seconds and suddenly get up and strike the enemy, like I don't know.
Yeah, no, those animations are actually in the edition packages. It's weird how they do it. Like when you load an edition package, it actually replaces all editions or all
Yeah.
animations for the character. Even like the throw item animation and like runaway animation, and everything. So all of those animations are in every single edition.
Wait a minute, the runaway animation?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta tell me. Can I go up, swing at the enemy a few times, then run away, and then run back and do some more swings? Like I could go back and take a nap and then come back to the enemy.
You might be able to do that.
Oh, I have to know. I have to try. I'm gonna be up late.
Actually, the way I'm doing the encoding, I'm not 100% sure that those animations are usable, but I could
Okay.
make them usable.
I am interested if it would be somewhat trivial.
Yeah, it should be.
All right. Cam move 10. So freaking excited right now. All right. I'm so there's a
Yeah,
section. Go ahead.
I think it will break things at the moment to use those.
Okay. Just curious, what is
But
the C0 flag?
uh, uh
Okay, we don't know. we
no,
don't
I don't know what any of the flags are.
we don't know what we're doing. That's something that Monoxide has said multiple times throughout our community history. Is I actually have no idea what I'm doing, which obviously you do, but also we get it.
No, C zeros it was seemed to be set on every single hit, so I just made that the default value. I have no idea what that bit does.
All right.
Some editions also have a different bit set. You'll see E0 on some of them. Um, who knows what they are. That's going to be up to community investigation to
Okay.
figure out what a lot of these fields do.
Yeah. We're going to be wanting a lot of community feedback to help us test and try to break this so it can be as stable as possible and fun as possible. So now I have a question. What do y'all think I'm about to try with Lavitz? There's one valid guess. What am I going to try to do with Lavitz? It's really
Helicopter?
easy. Helicopter. I mean, if you spin. No, See, I don't think that's quite something Lavitz can do because of the way he moves. But the way Albert does Rod Typhoon, he just holds his spear and spins in a circle going wee with like no discipline. But we need a can you so you have a thing there's a thing in here for like it moves the character, right? Um does that
Uh,
include can the character go up so it looks like they're levitating? Can we make like a Neo from the Matrix spin in the air?
as far as I know, there's no way to actually control the actual positioning of the character during editions.
Okay, so you'll add that in the next release. I understand. I'm half kidding. All right, so what I'm gonna do with
That would take
Lavitz,
actual modification to the player combat script and stuff.
we are jokingly greedy for the moment. This is too much fun. All right, so Rod Typhoon. I just want to make him spin and spin and spin, so we can,
So I was correct.
yeah, we can check the spinach, not the spinach. Um, so the first one is a
Sorry,
spin,
Jill.
and the second one is a spin, and because I'm gonna check each consecutive hit to see if I can track the movement. So camera move Z is 11, distance from target 3.
That's camera movement, not character movement.
Okay,
The character position is actually not moving there most likely. It's just that the
3,
model is
11.
moved away from the origin.
Yes. 3, 11, 11. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Um, so when adding a hit, is there a way to put it in the middle instead of at the end?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, okay. So I could just, okay. I have a two-part plan, y'all. The plan is I'm gonna delete the end of Rod Typhoon and extend the middle, and then re-add the end. So that is our goal, and I want to do it in like 3 minutes. So let's see if I can do that. All right, I'm taking this, and I'm going to paste it in my own Discord chat with myself. And then I'm gonna go fetch the final hit, which is gonna be like that. We're getting smarter and crazier. Okay, copy and paste that. So that's the third hit and that's the final hit. So I'm gonna be blind to chat temporarily. Bear with me. Hope I gotta get some extra moderators. Corey, I need some help.
What's going on?
Let me see. All right, so I want to remove hit 4. Remove 4, yes. Okay. Add number 4. I mean, I guess I could have edited the original 4, but all right. So this will be anim. What would be really cool is if we could clone a hit. Is that something that's doable?
Yeah, I mean, it's all doable. It's just all UI work.
Alex, send another $50 if you're. Alex, we need you. Features per minute. How many can we get? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm having too much fun. Okay. So success frames 3. I just want to make it equal. Hit frame 10. Distance from target. I could just keep it at 11 for now, but eventually I want to try like recurring knockback. Just further and further off the battlefield and go outside the bounds maybe. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do that anyway. I'm doing it anyway. Camera move ticks 12. Damage 30. SP 6. All right. 16, 14, 310. I'm going to do more than 11. And save changes. All right, now we're going to add another one. And we're going to edit it. I'll just do this like 2 or 3 times so we don't have to wait too long. And 14 and success frames.
Yeah, we're pretty limited in the ability to create user interfaces right now, so
Yeah.
working with what I've got available to me.
This is like a multi-year like joke at this point where you know, to an extent it's worth it to tinker around with the existing UI before the one day big UI overhaul so we can have a nice pristine like 16:9 widescreen menu and all this stuff. Anyone who's looked at the status screen, you can see how everything's so squished in there. But the idea was to save most of the UI editing work or UI making work until the UI overhaul, if I remember correctly. But we keep finding reasons for you to mess with the UI in the old form.
Building UIs, especially in this very limited framework, is exhausting.
But you got that bank.
I think your animation's a little too long there.
Oh?
Is it not?
For
Or maybe it's good. It
I
looked
only
like it was it looked like the addition hit was longer than the actual animation.
It looks like it's stuttering a little bit. Maybe that's because I'm changing the
It's
distance from
because it's
target.
repeating. No,
Oh,
it's repeating.
yeah.
If you look at the hit frames versus the animation frames, you can see the animation's only 13 frames long.
Uh, so the hit frame on the
So
original,
that's
a hit
so
frame is 10.
the no, I'm talking total frames and move frame plus success frame.
Okay.
So the way that the additions are done, the move frame is the delay until the hit, and then the success frames are the frames that it will wait for a valid success. Um, so you add those together, and that's the total number of frames for your addition,
So the total should be longer if I'm going to make
plus
it
one,
repeat.
plus one.
Okay.
So your total would technically be 18 there.
Okay.
Um, but what I'm saying is you've got some repeating happening because the animation's too short. Um,
Okay.
Now, that being said, where an animation is too short, um, it will pause the animation. Like the actual like full edition animation will not repeat animations whatsoever. Once an animation finishes, the character will just sit there until the next hit starts.
So if the animation for a given strike was 10 frames and you set the success window to start at frame like 12 or 13, it would just wait until you get your
Yeah,
timing. Okay.
yeah, it will pause the animation after it finishes. The additions will not loop animations whatsoever. The
I'm
only reason I
mostly
have it looping here is so that you can see what your changes are doing.
yeah, like my brain is bugging me to change it here so that he won't do this stutter effect, but you're telling me it'll look better in game?
Go back to like save your changes here and go back to the preview, like the full edition preview.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you can see there's a brief pause, right?
All right. Okay. So I just need to shorten it a little bit.
Yeah, so what you'll have to do is shorten both the total frames and the probably number of move frames.
So this is a has like 13 frames, so I should make the total 13.
Yeah, and then your move frames plus your success frames plus one should equal the total frames.
Move frames. If my move frames are 11, that means on the 11th frame is when the success window starts,
Yes.
or like 12th, 11th, 12th. Okay. Okay.
Yes, and you can pause and frame advance SC to see exactly like which frame is which.
Yeah, I like this. All right. I think I've figured it out.
And I'm assuming that hit frame is the
Two,
frame.
three.
I don't know what hit frame is.
That's okay.
Some of these might be specifically for like when the effects happen, like the special effects like particles and whatnot.
Yeah. All right. I think I've locked it down well enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'll save this. I'll add one more copy because I really want him to spin. Anim 21. So that took more than the 3 minutes I was expecting, but we learned a lot. Total
Yep.
frames 13, move frames 10, success frames 3, hit frames 10, distance from target like 18. 19. Damage multiplier of 13 and SP of 1. Oh, this is great. Now we need to re-add the ending. So let's add a frame, and we're gonna edit the frame, and it's gonna be animation 22. Look at I could make him do a somersault. Probably like tornado. We need a tornado edition. Total frames. This will be normal. Total frame 17. Move frame 18. Success frames only 2. Okay, we'll keep it at 2. Hit frame 12. We're learning what all of this means. And distance from target will be 24. And the camera move ticks is 17. Camera move ticks, I feel like that's the delay before it like goes back to looking at the party line. Maybe.
I'm guessing it's the amount of time it takes to apply the camera movement. However, your camera movement is 0, so it's not going to do anything, right?
Okay. Super Rod Typho. And that's not a typo.
Yeah, thanks, Jill. We'll see you next time.
All right. Let's Alt F4, right? I'm Alt F4ing.
Yep. You could also just run 2 instances of the game.
My PC is complaining at me.
Really?
I probably could, but like I'm double capturing, and yeah, I'm scared. I will test that not live. How about? Okay, so let's get it back up on full. Okay, we're ready to test 2 more custom editions. And if any of y'all are making custom ones, feel free to send them to us on Discord in the modding channel for additional editions. This is such a name that you've made.
I think it's a pretty good name.
Yeah.
Additional editions.
You weren't here, I think, when I first mentioned it, but in early coverage in North America, it wasn't called the edition system. Sometimes they called it the additional system. Additional, AL. So you've technically called it both names that it's been referred to as.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a multi-word meaning. Okay, so what was I going to do? Evergreen Forest. We'll load somewhere else up. Let's go to the Prison Island. Prison Island. Here we go. And we can also go fishing. Let's put Lavitz in there, because Lavitz was totally alive this long. And Rose, and no one else. Lavitz and Rose are a good combo. At least Lavitz thinks so. Rose will just slap him for it. Additions. Yeah, I didn't rename it, but that's okay. So you're saying there's no way to rename it, or do we have to edit the file?
You rename it in the editor.
Okay. Then I did not see how to do that. That is my bad.
It's the text box at the top that says name.
Well, that's not clear. That's not clear at all. Name? That's where I'm supposed to edit the name, is in the name field? Ugh.
Yeah, I know, it may be controversial,
It's
but...
so difficult with me. Okay. Are we having fun?
I'm having fun.
Okay. Here we go. We've got some sea piranhas and a mermaid, and we're trying out the custom edition, which has its own completion count and everything. This is a full-ass feature. I want to be...
It does.
There we go.
I haven't yet tested actually leveling them up, but it should work fine.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna try out Rose's whip smack with a jump at the end, I think.
do you think?
Nope. I can't complete the edition. I'm not skilled enough at the game. I chose the shortest edition possible as a template, and I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh god. I'm so embarrassed. Am I even a fan of the game anymore? Let's see.
What's up, Ninja? I made a thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so many hits. I pulverized it into the wall.
That actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It turned out better than I thought it would.
Like, I was thinking I would put in copies of both the spins, but I just decided to use that one spin like 3 times for simplicity. We'll iterate on it. Alright, here we go. Why can't I do her edition? This timing sucks. Who made this edition?
Drew, you kind of suck at this game.
I can't even do the editions I crafted myself. Oh, and the charging spirit's gonna come at me. Okay, 1, 2. I teleported inside the mermaid and jumped. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gets kind of fast at the end. Spin, spin, spin to win. Yes, Rose has an energy sword thanks to the fishing mod. Maybe I'll do a little fishing here on the side. Miss. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to test if you dodge me? Again with the spear. This is a great test. This is going well. I'm having so much fun. Come on, Rose. Hit the target. Hey, Corey.
Yeah?
Remember that time, or like that dozens of times when I ate my words on live stream?
Uh-huh.
I did it again and got a double miss. There we go. Custom whip smack with a twirl at the end. Okay, we got it. We got this. I'm crying over here.
Nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, considering I've never used the damn thing before and it was not in existence until like less than 24 hours ago, we're doing pretty great. Rod Monsoon, that's a good one. I'm gonna check the YouTube chat because I've been neglecting. I'm so sorry. Hey, Celestial Ryan, good to see you. Shattered Monkey, I like that name. One Desperate Woman, hi. Beyblade Typhoon. Hey, Ninchi. Yeah, whatever y'all were doing, this is more important. And you can feel free to tell me what I said this was more important than, and I'll feel free to be ashamed afterwards. Why don't we do a little fishing after I do this battle?
Might as well. 2
glares and a screw shell. We're showing off a lot of stuff all at once. We're showing off no dart, less than 3 in the party after you have 3 people total, custom weapons, custom editions that I can't complete. I keep hitting it too early. Take me back to retail. Oh my god.
Absolutely getting wrecked.
Yeah. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I accidentally made it speed up toward the end, but I like it. It kind of keeps you on your toes, I think. Oop. Lavith needs a heal.
Yeah, Riddle, I'm not gonna make a mod without some kind of Halo reference.
Here's something else. Rainbow Trout heals HP, SP, and MP all at once. If I had any to recover. There we go. Let Rose have a turn. Must have a speed ring on him. One, 2. I did it! I've gotten like a 100% completion rate on Lavitz, but Rose is like 3-hitter. I can't do it. Hey, we got a fizz barrier to practice our custom editions. Well, I'll get the glare first, because the glare's special can be a little annoying. And boom. 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 Whoop. I almost missed, but I got it. Nice. This is so cool. So cool. So you said the cap was like 7, 8 hits, something like that?
It's either 7 or 8, I think the tester said.
Alright. That's the other thing I'm wondering about is how this affects counterattacking, right?
Yep, I have no idea.
We're gonna find out live.
Some of those parameters may or may not affect counterattacking.
Alright. I'm gonna put Dart in the party in the 3rd slot because he's not the main character. And we'll go fishing. Alright, so if you haven't seen fishing before, here's fishing. There are different fish in different fishing spots in all the different locations around Endiness. And you can try and target certain fish with certain kinds of bait. Their name will turn yellow if you have a compatible bait to increase the capture chance for those ones. Let's throw a regular bait into the Wawa. And this is what fishing looks like. This is another form of custom edition that predated custom editions, right, Corey?
Yep.
You throw your little bobber in the water, and due to the way bobbers are usually colored, it happens to look like a Pokeball. And you are capturing something, so I mean, why not?
I still gotta fix the fishing line not always being attached to the fishing rod for other characters.
Yeah. I need to show you something, Corey. Unless you were reading chat, this might be new for you.
I have not been.
So the other day I found out that there's an issue with Kongal. He's too big for the fishing scenes, and it causes something funny to happen. He just throws the bobber in the air and holds it there with his Dragoon powers.
I think what's happening there, so the way that I coded the physics for this, the bobber will continue moving until it intersects with geometry.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's actually hitting the light there.
the physical light.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think you're actually like fishing in the light.
I would be down to catch some fish that are like photonically traveling to you. I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, we'll show everything tonight. Here's Kongal on the world map. You can even change how quickly he walks, thanks to the dynamic analog stick movement that Corey here implemented. Imagine if custom editions could allow us to give Kongal one of his black castle moves, the one where he raises a wall behind the target. So like, long story short, if I remember right, Corey, one day we were gonna make it so that enemy abilities were just usable as playable characters. Is that correct?
Maybe.
Okay. Because then you wouldn't have to customize the animation. You could just pick that attack, and then that's in your kit. Hopefully someday. Can I take the Queen Fury back? I think I already did the Phantom Ship on this file. Because I want to try and get back to... Yes, we defeated the thingy. Fast forward. We are so ready. Woo! Okay, slowing down. Slowing down.
Might be going a little too quick here, Drew.
Warp speed. Ludicrous speed. Go! Let's see what we can do over here. We'll do another character. We'll put in... I struggled with Albert before, but we'll try it now. And yes, we'll make some more custom editions. I'm just taking a short reprieve because I was very much getting overstimulated. Looks like both streams are still working.
Yeah,
Very
unfortunately,
cool.
unfortunately, it would not, at least without some pretty significant changes to the engine, be possible to do something like the Kongol wall attack thing as part of an edition. That's its own like self-contained full like effect package. Whereas like the regular edition animations are just like a regular like single animation file. So yeah, it would take some pretty big engine changes to be able to do something like that.
So you're saying you'd do it for $108?
I would do it for enough bucks.
Maple bucks?
How much enough is a little in the air, but you know, believe it or not, I will work for money.
How much is enough is in the air, just like Kongol's bobber? Do some hassle fishing. Find another fishing spot. I happen to know a spot. It's down this way. Nice little tour down the Barrens. If you ever want to just casually travel throughout Endiness, you can do that with Severed Chains as well. You just turn off the encounter rate thingy, you set it to none, and you can go wherever you want without encounters, unless they're contact-based, but all of the like walking-based ones will not show up. And you can, if you ever felt like it was painful to get back to Flets after doing Homo Gigantos, that is great for that. Alright, a little more fishing, and then we'll make some more custom editions. Look at this. You could fish off the bow of the Queen Fury. Is it the bow? I'm gonna eat my words, aren't I? I don't know if it's the bow or the stern. What are boat terms, really?
You're trying, at least.
Okay, here we go. Pokeball, go!
Drew, have you found Hashel's secret weapon yet?
I've struggled so hard, I couldn't find it.
Have you seen what it is?
I saw a peek at it, but I have not looked closely.
That one is by far my favorite.
Gotcha.
That one, unfortunately, I have to credit to my brother for the idea.
Gotcha. I'm pretty sure I've been checking every spot, and I've been using magbait quite often. I was so sure that I had found one, a special item, but I think it ended up just being that I was really doing badly with Albert, and so I thought it was a tough one, but it was just a fish, and I lost it. But I've gotten like 5 or 6 weapons at this point.
Not bad.
So that's fishing in Legend of Dragoon. It's probably one of the most active fishing mods anyone's ever made. Like, usually fishing is meant to be a leisurely activity, and that's fine. But because it's Legend of Dragoon... so... Alright. I'm not gonna say...
The main party in Legend of Dragoon does not mess around.
Right. So I got this like giant water bottle Sorry, the Twitch people, you can't see it, but I'll figure out my camera. YouTube people, I got my a new water bottle. I needed one really bad, and so I got this giant one. It's like apparently 40 ounces because it says 40 on it. Maybe I'll just change that to say 108 just because. And they didn't really have any colors I liked, so I just chose the red one because all the other colors looked like they would blend in and I would lose it, even though it's large. And so I've got a red one that I don't quite like the color of, but it's okay. And I was like, all right, I'll at least still be able to put it in the cup holder in the car, and it's too thick to go in the car cup holder, so it just kind of sits off to the side on the floor while I'm driving.
Sadly.
Because I could put it in the... I care about driving safely. I do have it kind of wedged in the door and the seat so it can't get loose. But if I put it in the back seat, I won't be able to reach it if I need a drink at a stoplight or something. It's bad, but at least it's got the high capacity. Okay.
You don't just throw it down in the wheel well around your brake pedal.
No, I don't put it anywhere near there because next thing I know, it's gonna get lodged and I won't be able to brake or accelerate, and something bad's gonna happen.
You just make it more exciting.
Yeah, once. All right, give me another name. I'm watching YouTube and Twitch. First person to say a character that is not Lavitz, Rose, or Darts, because I've already done them. Any other character that is. So I guess your only choices are Albert, Maru, and Congo.
Okay, so personally, I want to
Congo.
just see Albert spinning around in circles on his pole.
It's a family-friendly stream, sir.
No
Oh my
comment.
god. Oh my god. Okay, everyone wants somebody different. I will try to do one of everyone.
Congo was first, as far as I saw.
Yeah, it was Congo from Riddle 78. Hi, Riddle.
I do think you should also check out some of the additions that other people have made.
Yeah. I'll make one of Congo, and then I'll check they should all be in that one thread. Okay. So let's add. So we got Pursuit.
This is the addition builder, Ninja.
Inferno. And Bone Crush, so I can just look between them. So I'm starting to get it now. Like, the add thing just means you're loading them into the editor. You're not actually committing to one yet.
Yeah.
So Inferno, like, just the Infinite Spin concept is easy to go for. Like, I can imagine Dart spinning because of Crush Dance, Lavit spinning with Rod Typhoon, Albert spinning with Rod Typhoon. Maybe we can get Rose to spin. Congo can spin his axe around like a really big wind up, and then for giant damage. Like, it's easy to think of
actually,
concepts.
Drew,
Yeah.
you could cut his axe. You know how he's got the attack that's like the axe spin around and
Yeah.
then hit? You could cut that hit short so that he's just doing a bunch of axe spinning before hitting once, and you have to keep pressing the button while it's spinning.
Oh my god. So it would just be
Can
like,
you please do that?
oh wait, okay, so because it looks like while he's spinning the axe, it could look like an actual strike. Yeah, that looks like a strike to me.
Yeah, you could
Oh
make
my
each
god.
spin like
Oh my
button press.
god. It'd be like hit, 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 hit.
Yeah, you're just winding up.
Oh my god.
Please do that.
Oh, I want to do so many things.
Yeah, Ninchi, I released this mod about an hour ago. You can download it and use it with the latest dev build.
I have decision paralysis. This is terrible. Oh my god, this is so fun. So for those of you who didn't hear it yet, all of this will be available to you through Severed Chains. If you can already run Severed Chains, then you'll be able to run this. We'll post later a bigger announcement with instructions that link you to downloading the edition editor, which is this. This is the editor, as well as a second mod, which actually is the, what would I call this? Like the loader, Corey?
Uh,
The
yeah, I don't know. I've just been calling it the mod.
the mod.
Like technically they're both mods, but
Yeah. So the mod comes in two pieces. One is the editor, one is the player. If you're not planning to make your own and you just want to use ones made by other people, you only need the player, the core one. If you want to make your own, you need to get the editor. And we'll provide instructions for how to do both parts. And we'll show you what it does to make, like when you make custom editions, it'll make a file. I think it's a JSON file. And you'll be able to just
yeah.
drag and drop that into Discord and share them with other people in the additional editions channel. So we'll be posting all about that. No worries. You could do it right now if you know where to look, and if you're looking in the additional editions channel on Discord, the instructions are posted there now, basically. But we'll have a more proper guide for you. We'll make a formal announcement. We'll do all of that once the fever has worn off of me. Okay. We gotta
Yeah,
do
and
this.
I do plan on like putting together like a little repository of editions that people have submitted.
Yeah. A nice little like sampler pack. Yo, we can release a sampler pack. That's so cool. And we can add that to our downloads page on legendofdragoon.org, by the way. We have a fantastic website, legendofdragoon.org, for all things LOD. So that's something we could do. Yeah. Community sampler pack. That's great. Do you have room in the JSON file to like put like an author name, like credit the author?
I mean, you can put whatever you want in the JSON file.
Okay.
So what are we gonna call this edition where Kongol just swings his axe around in circles a bunch of times before doing one single hit?
No,
Hey,
no.
Lasagna just raided with
Oh
28
wow.
people.
Hey lasagna, thank you. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of people.
What's up? We're doing weird stuff.
Yeah, we're doing very weird stuff. And now I really got to show something good. So do you want the long wind up before a strike first?
Yes, he's just gonna stand there swinging his axe around for the maximum amount of time before we finally do one hit.
Okay,
And each
so
swing is going to require a button press.
so I have to add
So
more
yeah, shorten
hits.
that down a lot. Yeah, shorten that down so it's only one rotation of the axe.
Yeah. So this is after the first initial hit. See, the problem is I need it to link with the next
yeah.
one.
It starts with his axe on the ground. That's a little unfortunate.
Okay,
Does he
so
have another animation that is just spinning?
well, what I kind of hope you can do at some point is make it so that we can choose a start and end point for the animation instead of just a clipping point. Like let us choose the start frame and the end frame.
Yeah, that's gonna take engine changes.
I mean, we could do this, right? We could do this where he's just constantly slashing downward. Bam, bam,
True.
bam, bam. I need to make something. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure exactly how to proceed, but I'm gonna look at the next hit just to see what that would look like. Edit. Oh, we could easily do this one a couple times. He just lunges forward. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. We could do that. 3 hits and
Oh,
then
I don't think that's how you use an axe.
he's stretching. Oh my god. So it's got 9 total frames, but 18 move frames. That's confusing.
Yeah, so the total frames does not really apply to the actual length. It's weird how it works. It's hard
Yeah.
to explain.
Yeah.
So the length is actually based on the move frames plus the success frames. And then once those complete, if there are any total frames left, then it will wait longer. But it has to wait at least move frames plus success frames. Total frames will affect how long some of the effects are.
All right, and that's the second to last. I'm documenting what the defaults are so I can mess with it. And then hit 3 is a jump in the air and pull the axe back. I feel like, so for the last hit, he jumps in the air, drops down with the hit, pulls the axe back. Pulling the axe back kind of leads toward he could do more strikes. It's
I'm
so
just looking
weird.
at edition number two or animation number two for Congo right now, and it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Um. Hmm. Okay. Let's. Well, I'll document that, and that will be the final hit. Final hit. Oh, one of those is a duplicate. And then the first hit. I wonder if I add a hit, but I like make the success frames or maybe something else 0. Could I just use that as like an extended animation section? Or would 0 success frames make the addition fail right away?
That would probably make the addition impossible.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Now, for the last hit, that's not going to come into play
Right.
because the last hit does not actually have a button press.
Yeah.
So you could do like a final hit that's just like standing there or something.
Okay. I'm just going to add another couple hits. 4, 5, 6. How do I want to do this? This requires a lot of brain power that I don't have right now, just FYI. So I'm just going to do some things. And you know what? Maybe I'll just... Can I just have him run forward? Run forward and like body check the enemy. All right, let's see. This says total frames 0, but oh, look at that cute little
I
run.
don't. I'm pretty sure that any of the non-addition animations, like the running and whatnot, will cause it to crash.
Okay. Yeah, I need to see. I need to do this. Oh my god.
I do plan to change that so that it's possible to use those.
Yes. Oh, that's not for this stream. That's another stream. I think that's when he gets knocked back by the red-eyed Dragoon. What in the world is this? Oh, that's just that. Okay. All right, so that would be...
Actually, I might just do that update right now.
18, 3, 3, 12. Move ticks 1. Random damage, random SP. Back, save, that's hit 4. And we'll edit that one to be the same. Anim 14. Frames 9, 18. Success frames 3. Hit frames 3. Distance from target 12. 1. Custom damage, custom SP. Do 2 hits there. And then number 6 will be something different. I don't really know what that is. He only has 21 animations. We'll do that. I don't know how many frames it should be, but we'll just try it out. And one more, well, this is already 7. But I could remove, hit 1. Okay. And then I'll add another one at the end. And let's see what we got here. 14.
FYI, I just sent you a new version of the mod that should allow you to use those other animations.
Wow. Super service. That one is a lot of frames. 42, 18. This
Actually,
is probably...
maybe I'll add return to title as well.
Sounds good. I'm calling this one done. I floundered a little bit, but that's okay. Save. Inferno. Save. Okay. I should probably check on chat for a second. There was a request for Maru. Yes, everybody's going nuts about this. Maru. Add. Maru is nuts. Like, Maru's movement is all over the place. Also, by the way, I have I'm wearing an old...
Yeah, you could probably make some pretty ridiculous animations with her.
I have an old bracelet I'm wearing today that says Legend of Dragoon on it. Again,
Nice.
sorry to the Twitch people. I will get my camera working next Twitch stream, I promise. All right. Let's add... Oh my god. So double smack is standard. Hammer spin is interesting because it's the one where she like falls down. I like the idea of a custom edition where she falls down in the middle and she does that like head scratch, but then continues attacking. Like, oops, okay, now I'll continue. And the enemy just doesn't do anything about that. Cool Boogie. Cool Boogie is kind of on the shorter side, but that's where she gets the finesse. And Cat's Cradle I don't remember by heart very well. So let's take a look at that. Oh, this one. Okay. This one is really good. This one's got like forward and rear kicks and everything. Go load up Perky Step, which is a wild one. I can't even preview half of it. Okay. Let's start with a simpler one. We're gonna build this from scratch. From scratch, no basis. So hit 0 is just like the default first hit of any edition, correct?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Hit 0 would be the default attack that's used in every edition, pretty much. The default animation.
I mean, hit 0 is whatever the first hit of the edition is. For some characters, that's like pretty much the same for all of the editions.
Actually, wait a minute. Why don't we do it different? Why don't we have the first hit be like a middle or ending strike of one of the editions?
You can do that.
We're going into the deep end here. So I'm gonna load up Hammer Spin. I'm gonna load up all of these. Cat's Cradle, Perky Step, Hammer Spin, Cool Buggy, and Double Smack. So Double Smack will be our template. We're gonna edit. Okay, so the reason it looks a little weird to me is just because it's not including like the run-up animation. You're only seeing like right as or after the first hit, and that's fine. So we know what to expect there. So we're just gonna remove both. Crash the game. You know what? It's a good time to download that new build you sent me.
Hold on, I'm adding a quit button.
Okay. Maybe in the next week or so, you could add an ability for it not to crash when I remove the first hit.
I don't know about that.
Oh, damn.
It's probably just removing all of the hits that's the issue.
Okay.
Just give me a second building it now.
Okay, I won't take the one you already sent me.
I'm just about to send you another build.
Okay, yeah. Are we excited, everybody? Custom editions? You want to download some user-submitted editions? All right, there it is. Let me see. Let's retry that. Okay, let's open it up. Copy, mods, paste, overwrite, finished, launch. Let me get the capture back up. Oh, it came up on my second screen. That's not what I wanted.
It'll come up wherever your display is.
All right, there we go. And let's recapture the screen. And recapture on the YouTube. Okay. Another silly request. This is totally unnecessary, but the idea of having some kind of music playing in the background would help it be extra groovy, perhaps. Maybe like the one that plays when you arrive in Hoax, or maybe even a jukebox. Because that's totally in scope for this. Okay.
Discord just decided that I was leaving and rejoining the call, I guess.
Yeah, I heard that. That was kind of weird. All right, back to Maru. Let's load up Double Smack. And Hammer Spin. And Cool Boogie. So this one has the quit option. Anything else?
It allows you to use any of the animations in the list,
Awesome. That's a huge
including
upgrade.
like the running animations and stuff.
That's so good. The most pointlessly overdramatic song possible. Yeah. We'll do like Malibu Final Boss music. Okay, so let's take a look here. We've got all the additions loaded so we can reference their deets. Give me the deets, Lydia. I love saying that. Now, I'll keep the first hit just because I don't want to have it crash again. But we'll remove the second hit. It's still crashed. Cannot remove any of the base hits, apparently, that come with an addition.
You can. It's possible that you can't remove the last one in the list.
It must need to, I'm guessing.
Can you send me the crash log? I can't fix it otherwise.
Sure, let me re-crash the game. Hold on.
I mean, you can just send me the debug log.
But I thought it resets when I restart the thing.
Oh, I didn't know you restarted it already.
Yeah, I'm very fast. Okay, so edit and remove, and it did not. Okay, I have to get the actual log file because it didn't keep the command prompt open. Debug.log. Find you, send text document, just like the old days when we used to check this stuff live on stream. All right, now I will go back in and not mess it up. And now that I'm done doing that, I will recapture. I haven't forgotten. I'll recapture the window. Let's go over here. And let's go over here. And fixed. Okay, let's make an addition again.
You can do it.
Supposedly. Double smack. Hammer spin. Cool boogie. Cat's cradle. And perky step. Back to... Okay, so... Let's view these for a second. I'm going to end up taking like screenshots of every single hit's default values so I can just have them as a quick reference.
Not a bad idea.
Hell, that might be a good idea for a guide on our website and add to our guide list. Okay, so going back, looking at Cool Boogie. That one looked like it was a hammer hit and a kick at the same time. Yeah, you know what? This one right here, boom, that's a kick. And I used to think that was always a hammer hit. That's a hard right kick, Maru. Damn.
Well,
Okay.
There you go.
She has a kick. Like a really powerful bam. Right in the midsection. Hope you didn't have too much to eat for lunch. Oh my god. But how does that even... Okay, so I really want to find that kick. That kick is 3. No, the kick is not 3. Is the kick 2? Yeah, the kick is in 2. All right. So let's screenshot this. I have so many screenshots piling up. All right, so we'll call this Maru Kick. All right, and then what else do we got? Let's find some other. Okay, this one is Hard Right Slam, I'll call it. Maru Hard Right Slam. We're gonna make. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. And let's go out of Cool Boogie into Cat's Cradle. What's in Cat's Cradle? I think number 2? Yeah, number 2. Overhead coming down. Bear with me, people. We're building an addition. Strike down. All right. We're gathering the pieces to make something special.
Okay, I just sent you another build that'll fix that crash.
Ooh, that'll be great. All right, so let's say
You shouldn't run into any more crashes while removing additions, or while removing hits.
okay. I'll grab this shot. Leap forward, hit, and light spin, maybe. All right, so I will back out with the new quit feature. Hooray. Question. If I sit at the title screen while I copy paste the new mod version in on my Explorer window, and then I go into new campaign, will it pick up the new file?
Mods don't get booted until you're actually loading a game. However, I believe the jars will be already loaded.
Okay. So we'll quit just to be safe. That's fine. Getting new versions. New versions. This should... Corey, let's let this be the last version. You don't have to do this. For tonight. Oh, it got a name update, so I'll delete the old one. All right, and launch, and we'll recapture the window. Come on. Okay, and let me open the selector. Thank you all who are watching, despite the lack of music in the editor screen. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Dylan?
Hello. Welcome to the stream. We are making custom editions. Right now we're on Maru. Back to my other screen. Somebody tagged me. Who tagged me in the middle of a live stream? It was...
We just found that one of Maru's edition hits is actually a kick.
Yes. With how fast they're moving and how low the FPS is, it was easy for me to not realize that. And also, like, we're usually looking from behind. So anything they're doing with the front of their body, we can't see it unless we happen to be using the side view, which is a little less common. All right. Okay, so let's take double stack, edit, remove. That's like a 2-frame hit. Okay, she has no hits. Let's add a hit. All right, edit. Animation number. We could start with the kick. Let's see. We got a strike down, lean forward, hit, and light spin. So we got some good options here. Let's say we start with the kick, and that's N number 18. As I hear some strange noises from the kitchen. 18 is 34 frames. Move frames 10. Success frames 3. Hit frame 17. Distance from target 20. Cam move 3 and 6. Move ticks 11. And the actual damage and SP. So we're just going to do a custom number here of 28 and 14. And we're going to start with the kick. And then we need to add another hit. So let's do hit number 2, or as it says, hit 1. Frames. I don't know what the values are supposed to be for these, so I'm just kind of going in blind here. 13 and success frames 3. Can you remind me if we know the difference? If not, that's fine. Move frames versus hit frames.
Hit frame singular because it's just the frame that the hit happens on. I'm not sure exactly what that one does though.
Okay. I'll try keeping it right after the move frames. Yeah. I don't know what the distance from target should be since the last one was 20, so I'll make this one like 10. Let's assume there's nothing to do with the camera, and we'll add some damage and SP. Save. All right. So we have a kick. And then, okay, so lower number means farther back. Let's edit that.
Just FYI, the positioning has nothing to do with what you're seeing there.
Okay.
It does not affect anything. That's only in the actual game.
What was I doing? I lost track of what I was doing. Oh, I edited the wrong field. Okay. Back. And then number 1, edit. Actually, I think I also messed that other one up. Really quickly. No, yeah, okay. Save, fixed. And then we want to add another hit at the number 2, and this will be the hard right slam, so this will be animation number 20. And total frames 23. Move frames 9 or 10. Success frames 2. Hit frame 11. Distance from target, I don't know. We'll say 13. Move ticks 4. Damage and SP. Yeah, it looks really disjointed, but you're telling me not to base it on how it looks here?
Uh, I don't know what the actual positioning stuff does, but
Okay.
I did not make it do anything in the editor.
All right, we'll do one more.
If we can figure out exactly how it works, then I'll make it actually do something in the editor as well.
Success frames 3. Hit frame 18. Distance from target, a number. 22 move ticks. Some damage and some SP. Save changes. Oh, what was the... I need the last one from... Oh, shit. I have to save it. I just wanted to look at... Shit. I wanted to look at another one. The end of Cat's Cradle. That's what I wanted to look at. The end of Cat's Cradle. 26. Here, I'll just make a screenshot of that. Okay. Back. Back. Double smack is still there. Okay. So we'll add one more and edit that to be number 26. Total frames 29. 15. 2. Hit frame 1, distance from target, a number. Damage and SP.
I just sent you another build that's 60 frames per second.
What? Okay. That doesn't sound right. Like, I know it's probably just for the editor, but my brain is not going to like that. My brain is like, no, it's 20 FPS. Do you even play this game? But that'll help for the smoothness. How many freaking builds are you gonna make tonight?
Well, it's 1 in the morning, so I'm probably not going to do much more.
All right, we can just have her jumping. Let's see. This is like an item throwing animation. Muting my mic for a second. I'm back. So we've got a item throwing animation. That's kind of interesting. We just do a looping jump and fall. Okay. Uh, there's an animation of the way I have it. She's just scratching her head.
Okay, you should make that a timed hit and just make her scratch her head for a while and then just do the kicking animation.
total frames. Total frames. 50. We'll call it 50. Move frames. I mean, she's not moving
No,
really.
you have to, so that would just make her scratch once and then sit there forever. You just need to add a bunch of hits of her scratching so that it's multiple hits.
Uh, So I would add extra hits then.
Yeah, like if you make that 50, right, she's gonna scratch her head once and then just stand there for a while.
Oh, I can't make it loop?
No.
So the
If you
total...
did make it, even if it did loop, you would still only press the button one time.
Okay, so success frames
So
3.
you need to make it short and just add a bunch of those.
Okay. I was gonna have her do it. I wanted to make the head scratch be one long hit animation and then follow up with an attack. Like, wait, what do I do now? Oh yeah, kick in the groin. But I see what you're going for, so let's try that. Add some damage to it, just because that makes sense.
I'm gonna mute for a minute while I go feed the cats and stuff. I'll be back soon.
Okay. This is gonna be a disaster. Because she's not really like moving, but we'll...
Yes, Dylan, I am a wizard. I have the beard to prove it.
This is such a disaster. It's way beyond the scope of what I was going for. I was going for something else, and it's now this unholy abomination. Unholy dance. We're calling it unholy dance. Okay. Save. Why can't I save it? Can I please save it? Corey, you left at the wrong time. I can't save. Why can't I save? This was a lot of work. Export JSON button. Give it to me.
It is saving. There's just no feedback.
Okay. Well, that was scary as hell. I put a lot of time into that. And they need to see something from what I'm doing. Okay. So it does save. I'm trusting your word on that. We have Unholy Dance. Oh, these are all crash recovery. Let's say we're just in the Home of Giganta. Well, yeah. Okay. Custom editions don't have a level unlock or anything, right? Yeah, alright. Let's see here. This is so goofy. Unholy Dance. 94 SP, 100% damage, 7 strikes. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. Let's get into a battle. Oh, not here. Or I guess, yeah. They won't shoot me up here on the stairs. Welcome back.
So I can see this.
So I went with your suggestion, and I'm scared of what's gonna happen. By the way, Maru has a guitar. You're welcome, everybody. I'm so scared to do this. It'll be less crazy when we know what everything does. Oh, I loaded the save right before I got to speed up. Okay, fine. Oh my god. Oh, just whip smack. Fast forward.
Whip smack.
Modified whip smack.
Did you not do the head scratch edition for Maru?
I didn't complete the edition. I fracked it up.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure how far behind the stream is.
Crap. The counter threw me off. Alright, we're gonna customize the battle. I'm going to give... not the scripty bugger, the combat bugger. Give the crafty thief 0 speed, Rose 0 speed, and Lavis 0 speed. So it's just Maru. And we'll give the crafty thief a lot of HP. Alright, Maru. How was that a miss? I gotta practice. I've never done this before, I've gotta practice.
Double slash!
I got a double slash! Yeah! Double slash! Double. Maru is, you know, this is in character. This is a lore-accurate edition because Maru impersonated Congo once, I believe, depending on what you choose in the Guess Who game. Oh my god. Come on.
Drew's usually pretty good with the timing, but, you know, we're making custom editions here, so it kind of throws off the memory.
Yeah. Frankly, I'm probably only doing as well as I have tonight because I have a little bit of pseudo random edition training from the fishing minigame.
Exactly.
So it's not doing exactly what I was going for, but it's pretty close. So it's just a matter of documenting exactly what all these things do and how to compensate for it between strikes. But the head scratching is either not happening or it's off screen.
It's outside of this. See, I thought you were making an edition that is just all head scratching until she finally remembers what she's doing and then does a hit.
I was already working on something completely custom and original, and you ruined it, and I accepted that. I hybridized it, and it's unholy dance. But let's see, who have we not done? Hashel, or do you want me to go for like the Albert Spinaroonie?
Yes, I absolutely do want you to do that immediately.
Okay.
You should also switch to the new build that runs at 60 FPS.
Yes. Alright, pardon me, y'all. Let's get that new build. Download 1.3, 0.1.3.
Aaron, there is currently no support for sound effects yet. That'll come in the future.
Where did it? Oh, I have to click save. Yep. There it is. Copy. Paste. Delete the old one.
I will be back in another moment.
Okay. All right, let's close this. And after we make this next edition, I'm gonna go look in the thread on Discord, and I'll grab what other people have made and submitted already, and we'll try all of those out. It opened on the wrong screen again. There we go. Really appreciate everyone's support. This was a completely random, like, oh, suddenly this is a thing, and I don't want to wait to show it off. But we'll do a more formal announcement, and all the info will be there, and the stream will be less chaotic. We'll be able to catch up with what everyone's saying more easily. 1 second. Well, that looks buttery smooth. Does the engine just randomly assign counters or potentially any sequence? We don't know how it's going to behave with counters yet. But I can tell you some good news that earlier this year, last year or the year before, we learned a lot about the countering system thanks to the Flying Zamboni and some others who, the Flying Zamboni dumped a whole counterattack matrix. Every enemy in the game has either a 0 or a 1 that says they can or can't counterattack. And if they can counterattack, then it pulls a second value, a second column of values, and that is the aggression level. The aggression level of the enemy determines which strikes it can counter on every edition. There are some enemies that can only counter one hit from dart and nothing else because the aggression is so low. But basically, the stronger the aggression, the more strikes of various editions they can counter. We have a whole matrix in our community resource archive. If you want, you can DM me on Discord and I'll get you a link for that later. So let me open up Albert, because that was Monoxide's request and he worked so hard on this, so we're going to do that. And we're just going to analyze Rod Typhoon. We're going to start off by going to the last hit. Oh my god. This looks so good. So 60 FPS battles is not coming for a while. That's slated for SC 5.0. We're coming up on finishing 3.0 right now, although technically it's kind of got some 4.0-ish features in it as well. 60 FPS battles is not coming yet, but for some reason Corey's like, yeah, in a vacuum we can just have the 60 FPS, so it'll look this smooth one day in SC. Ignore Albert's cape being weird. It's, it wasn't meant to be high res. So let's go to the final hit, because we're gonna cut off the final hit, put in some more middle swings, and then re-add the final hit. This should be a simple experiment. So this is the finishing one, and we're gonna document what that says. So let me screenshot. There's an old meme of Dart doing flame shot, but instead it says screenshot. That was fun. I missed that from when I was younger. Haven't seen it in a while. Let's save this to. We'll just put it over there. It doesn't really matter. Well, actually, I need to put both. So let me reopen Discord, send myself some more screenshots. This is Albert final for spin. And just like with the other one, which is like Lavitz's version, got to see which one, maybe the middle one, number 2. Yeah, we'll do this one. We're just going to copy this a bunch of times, keep it simple. All right, here we go. This is the last custom one I'm going to make tonight. And after that, I'll download the other ones that are in the server and show off what other people have made. Well, there might only be a couple, but we'll see. So new screenshot, and I'm going to grab these values. Albert Infinus Spin. Okay, cool. Actually, I should take a look at 3 really quick. No, 3 looks even better. 3 looks even better. Woo! All right. And we can't make it infinite because we have a strike limit right now before it crashes. But I'm sure eventually we'll have like a 108 hit edition. So let me grab this one as well, just to be safe. And we'll copy it to my Discord. Albert Spin 2. All right, we've got the tools we need. So number 4 is the end, and we're gonna delete number 4. We'll add it back afterward. Now we're gonna do 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 hits should be okay. 8 hits total. So for 7, we'll do the cap on the end. So the Albert final is anim 18. Boom, boom, boom. 18. And we want it to last 36 frames. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Move frames 18. Success frames 2. Hit frame 3. Distance none. Damage doesn't really matter. And SP of 6. Save changes. Okay, now we need to get in that middle area. 4, 5, and 6. So we'll edit. And we'll do spin 2, so anim 17. Total frames 8. Hopefully not too many people shared this, because if there's like 500 people watching and I don't know it, and then I see that, I might go into shock. 3 success frames, hit frame 2, distance from target 3, camera move ticks 1, 30, and 6. And then number 5, do the same thing. Anim 17. Now, I'm known as a lore master and knowing all these things about the game in general, but if I start memorizing like the frame steps for all of this stuff, I am definitely too far gone. Distance from target 3, 1. Damage, and SP. Sure, we'll add a little extra. And then we have one more to edit. Number 6, which is the 7th hit. Anim 17. Total frames 8. Move frames 19. Success frames 3. Hit frames 2. Distance from target 3. Move 1. And that should be all we need. Alright, let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's perfect. Alright. We're going to call this Wee. Actually, will it let me? Will it let me have an exclamation point? Please let me have an exclamation point in the edition name, please. Oh my god.
Hey Drew, I don't think the video feed is working.
Oh no, the video feed is not working. I fixed it. Sorry. I'm teasing you multiple times tonight, everybody. Sorry about that. Sorry. You're making me restart the game too many times. But I did make it. And you got the tease of just hearing me speak what I was doing, right? So you've been teased, and now I will let you enjoy it, so to speak. All right, let's go to the Evergreen Forest. And why don't we just use a bunch of these in a boss battle really quick? What was I even doing with Lavitz? I don't remember. We'll do... Did I do one for Kongo? I don't even remember what I did. I did... What did I do? I didn't get to Hashel. I got Kongo, and I got Maru. I'll do Rose. Okay. Sorry about the tease. Here we go.
Hey Drew, I'm just saying that this build also lets you put more than 3 characters into your party.
Yeah, I was thinking I wasn't gonna present that because I thought it was unstable.
It's super unstable.
Okay.
It'll probably explode.
I'm tired of crashing. Next time. Next time. So my plan is we'll show off Albert and the old ones in this boss fight, and then after that I'll collect some from the Discord server and we'll show off those ones. It's a good plan. And the Albert one I just made, it was much easier to work with. Definitely easier. Here's Bulgus. Fun fact, this character Bulgus, who is a clone of Gorgaga, he's got his head on right here, but in the previous scene where Kamoy first appears and Tio's in the middle of that hill, Kamoy shows up and Bulgus and the other mercenaries show up, but Bulgus has no head. Bulgus is headless when he's there at Kamoy's intro scene. I just found and reported that. It's kind of
Yep, just a couple days ago.
Yeah. See, in the intro, Kamoy just runs past Bulgus. He doesn't even attack him. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, Albert. Oh, Kongo's first. Let's start with Inferno. Oh, I don't think I tested this yet. I forgot. Whoops.
Ooh, that's fast.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I didn't quite get it right. Let me pull up the YouTube chat again so I can see that a little bit. Hello, Sionisis. Sionisis is here. Sionisis made Archipelagoon. If you're familiar with the Archipelago multi-world concept, we're having that in development thanks to Sionisis here. It's going to be pretty exciting. We're going to do a little test at some point. It's just going to be really, really cool if you know what that is. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Blind-Sighted Perspective. Alright, here's the spinner. Oh wait, sorry.
Alright, let's see it.
I teased you because it's just the stock one. I have to actually select it in the Addy selector. My bad. Next time.
Rude.
See if I can get Kongles. So the camera is off, unfortunately, but I did complete it. Inferno. Let's do the custom whip smack with the.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out the camera controls.
Yeah, I definitely need some help with that. I think Alex was gonna try and help document, and for anyone else who would like to help us document how to do this, we don't know much more than you do. That's some big damage. This takes me back to when Severed Chains was first becoming playable because there was no sound and I had to like load up audio files off my computer to play music.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, you ready to look at the name of this for Albert? Here we are.
Perfect.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks. Wonderful. I hope it's what you wanted.
Yep.
Oop, little mess up there.
Yes, Kongo does have a Keyblade.
Yeah. It's very large and it's really fun to look at.
Yeah, Enclave, they're not weapon skins, they're actually new weapons.
Oh, I got triple stunned. Uh-oh. Well,
the fishing mod that Icarus and I made have a bunch of Easter egg weapons.
don't you love it when you get triple stunned, but then all of them get broken at once? I don't know that's ever happened to me before. I've been playing this game for 26 years. I've never been triple stunned and then been, like, mercy released from it with an AoE attack. That's hilarious. What an evening.
You got the live stream special.
I do have the live stream special. Oh my god. Woo! We having fun, everybody?
Yeah, Travis, I just released a new mod for custom editions. It lets you build your own. You can also share them around with other people if you want to.
Let's use the Grand Rainbow Trout. Big heels. This is a custom fish item that'll give you HP, SP, and MP. Pretty darn cool. This is so hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm really good at this. Nice. Albert's is easy.
Not bad.
And you could like even you could
Pretty
if you,
rhythmic.
there could be like multiple versions of the same custom edition, like an easier one, a harder one that has fewer success frames, or it just the spinning happens a little bit faster and it winds up faster, kind of like the D-attack thing that keeps winding faster and faster. That's how you get in the zone, right?
Whip smack.
Woohoo!
Yeah, can we have one that's just Albert spinning his spear above his head?
Sure. Maybe tomorrow. Let's see if I can get Congles, because I've been missing. There we go.
Yeah, it's severed chains.
Inferno.
You can head on over to our Discord server to grab the mod.
Absolutely. Yes, in the future, there'll be support for custom editions and custom voices and grunts and weapon slashes, all of it. At some point. This is a,
I haven't added sound effects yet.
if I'm right, Corey, like, the idea is that people will still be able to, like, outside of Severed Chains, make their own custom, like, animations for the models. But this is like a interim option in the meantime, especially for non-coders.
Yes, actually, Doom is going to be making some custom animations.
Run, Typhoon.
Whee! I am so hyped. Once this supports the sounds for each hit, it'll be golden, I think.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I need a drink. I gotta have a drink, as they say in, what is it, Who says I gotta have a drink? Somebody says that. Oh, not as lucky this time, still double stunned. I forgot you can heal. You can heal while you're stunned. That's hilarious. I forgot all about that. Things that haven't happened to me in a long time. Oh my gosh. Come on, Albert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikes. Or 8 maybe. Someone should make a 50-hit one for Hassel called Shortest Tekken Combo. Not quite yet, as I don't think Corey has lifted the crash limit. Is it still 8 hits?
Yep.
Yeah, so for now, we have to do a sane number of combo hits. There we go. Earlier this evening, if y'all weren't here earlier, I got Rude to use Dart's voice somehow. That was kind of weird. Maru was double slashing with like 6 or 7 hits. Level, 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 level up. Are we having a blast or what?
I would be having more of a blast if it wasn't 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, You should probably get ready for bed whenever you want. I'm not going to be on too much longer. Maybe 15, 20 minutes at most. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go search for some edition files.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick around. I want to see
Okay.
what people have made.
Hey, is this the old issue where Teo is like slanted forward and you can see the bottom of his feet? I think so. I think we logged that, right?
Yes, that is logged. Teo is just like sideways.
Yeah. I guess maybe at a certain angle it makes sense, but while he's running in a circle, it's just not working for me. Alright, so... Da-da-da-da. You know what a quality of life feature would be? If Resident Knight Harris would just pay us right here instead of making us go back to Fernie to get the money.
Very true.
Maybe it can't fit in his pockets because it's 5 times the normal prize, and he can only fit 1 times the normal prize. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna quit. And... so, for the edition loading, will these custom editions show up in any campaign I select? Yes, no, maybe. He left me. He left me, everyone.
I'm still here. Discord just did that thing where it decided to leave and rejoin again, I guess.
Your Discord is doing what my gamepad does, where it turns off like every 5 minutes for a few seconds. So when we're loading up these custom editions that are like stored in that folder, will they load up in any campaign we select?
Sorry, what was that?
If we have custom editions stored up and ready to go, will they load no matter which campaign we select?
Yes, as long as the mod is enabled on that campaign.
Right. Good point. It says I got a new message from somebody, but I don't see a message. Okay. It's time to see what people have been making. So let's say... bear with me while there's a
It
pause.
also appears the video feed is down again.
That's on purpose. I closed the game.
Okay.
I'm briefly browsing, and I don't know, like, there's potentially some sensitive material on my desktop that I don't want y'all to see. So give me a moment to collect these files, and we'll have it back online shortly. The video feed. So I'm looking for... see. So you have a triple slash. Download. Save. Alright. We've got a triple slash. And then there's the working triple double for public use. Okay. Downloading that. I've got 2 for Dart. 121 for Kongol. Download. 121.
Congo Quake as well.
Congo Quake. Ooh, what's a Congo Quake? Is that where he makes me?
You're gonna find out, I guess.
He makes the ground shake beneath me, and I thank him for it. Hopefully. All right, so we got a couple for Dart.
Swoon and collapse into his strong, muscular arms.
Couple for Dart. Couple for Kongol. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I've got a couple for Dart and a couple for Kongol. That's fine. I don't see more, so we'll just start with those, and we'll wind it down from there, maybe with a little bit of fishing before I log off for the night. And rest assured, everyone, you'll see a lot more of this stuff. We'll be making announcements. We'll be highlighting the stuff you do. And there, should I tell the people on the stream, Corey, what my idea was? I think it was my idea.
That depends on what your idea was.
I think my idea was
You might have to tell me on the stream what it was.
Yes. Well, if I tell you, they'll know. But it was the contest idea. I think it was me.
Didn't I suggest that? Or am I just crazy?
Let me control F for
I don't know. One of us suggested it.
yes.
It was totally me.
No, it was me actually.
Nope. I said brainstorm time. Do we have anything we can use as a prize if we did a custom edition competition?
When did you write that? I posted at 8:51 my time. So brainstorm. Yep, it was you. Okay, it was you. Okay, so I just was existing in two realities simultaneously. All right, you get the credit for that.
Yeah.
I get secondary credit. Seriously, so we're considering doing a create your own edition competition with some kind of prize pool, perhaps a money prize pool, perhaps something else on the side. We'll see. We're still talking about it. But the idea would be that for a number of weeks, we would let everybody just go wild and crazy with this and make the best custom edition they can, whether it's just normal cool or completely off the wall cool, whatever. You just gotta sell it by offering it and letting people see it and vote on it. So I guess if we have a contest, we'd have to have like a GIF of all of them or something. Yeah, so you could see them all and vote on them. So we might do that. I think we should just say we're gonna do it. I think we should promise that we're gonna do that. We can't not do that.
Yeah, I don't see any reason we wouldn't.
Okay. Oh, there's another one. Nope, that's actually the same one.
Haven't decided on what the prize pool would be yet, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Maybe money, maybe something else. We're gonna talk about it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put these in so we can try out like 4 more that were made by the community. So let's go over here in my downloads folder, which is looking weirdly broken. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Sort by type. And get all the JSONs together. Copy. Now, let's put them in mods, additional editions.
That is a great idea, Sionesis.
Okay, there we go. Is there still a crash or whatever if there are too many listed for a certain character?
Only if the list overflows and you try and scroll to them in the out of battle edition menu.
Okay. I'm going to delete that one. All right, now you're going to see the
in battle edition menu probably works fine.
Okay, now you're going to see the stream come back. I will recapture the screen. Where is my... Nope, that's a different folder. Launch the game. There we go. And we'll recapture the screen for y'all on the stream. Appreciate your patience as I fetched all of those. And
Oh my god,
here.
a stream.
A stream. Checking for updates. No updates. Let's go straight in. All right, continue. We'll stick with my go on fishing, and we'll stay in the evergreen forest. Okay, replace. We want Congo in slot 1, Dart in slot 2, and Albert in slot 3, I guess. Additions. Oh, yep, it's running over. Shit. Okay. Load an earlier save. Load an earlier save where I have less additions.
Just do it in battle.
Oh yeah, true. Okay. Then it will not be bad. Need a mod option to keep using the easy listening music in battle. Slash. Da, 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 da. Alright. So we've got the Albert Wii. We'll start off with the Wii attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. That's my best one so far, is the Albert Wii. I gotta send this to you. I'm gonna send you this so you can enjoy it directly. Okay, so we got the triple, double, and the triple slash. So the triple slash, I think you made that one, right, Corey?
Triple slash, yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a very simple
1,
testing
2.
addition.
Double slash.
And again, Dart is gaslighting me into thinking it was a double slash. It was not, in fact, a double slash. Now for Congo, we have the 1-2-1, which is 3 hits, and the Congo Quake, which is 6 hits. So we'll start with a small one. Here's the 1-2-1. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I like that one. Simple and fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Rod Typhoon.
That's too powerful. Alright, need another battle. Speed up. Albert, you're too strong.
Take a backseat.
Yes. Alright, we got the Congo Quake. I'm probably gonna mess this up. Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell was that? What is the Congo Quake?
It's just... oh, okay, that's my favorite one.
I was thinking, like, is he gonna stomp? Is he just gonna do a big leap and strike down, you know? But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's amazing. I give it a 9 out of 10. The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is that the last hit is not also a butt slam. Like, super strong vector vibes. If you know, you know. Oh my god, that was so funny. Faster, faster, faster. Okay, we have another one for Dart.
Yeah, see you later, Dylan.
By... This is the triple double.
Have a good sleep.
So I think I know what this is gonna look like, but maybe there's gonna be some misdirection. Let's see. 1, 2, 1. Oh! I didn't anticipate the counter. I'm used to double slash not being counterable. Oh.
Get wrecked.
Albert got wrecked by the petrifying arrow. It's like, we're not testing your edition right now. Sit down. I can't wait till there's sound in that. Can you imagine custom sounds too? Oh man. Okay. 1. Nope. God, I can't do this. It's too hard. Whoever made the triple double, it's too difficult. Oh my god. Come on, me. I'm crying again. Oh, don't woo me. Yeah, see, I blocked it. Can't woo Congo. He hasn't even had the dating sim mod created yet, which, yes, we're gonna do that someday. Alright, triple double. God, why is it so hard for me to do? Oh my god, I need to train. Train up. Let's go to a different screen. Find a different set of enemies. 2 moss dressers. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Double slash.
Double, double, double slash. Alright. This is so cool.
Rod Typhoon!
Timed it with the addition there. I'm really happy right now. Boom, 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 bam. That is not Bone Crush, that's called the Congo Quake. You don't even know the name of your own edition, Congo. Come on. He's like, I'll call it what I want. Well, actually, it's called. He's saying Bone Crush, but a pretty close second, like it's almost Butt Crush. He could call it Butt Crush.
Or Bun Crush.
Bun Crush. Bun Crusher. Bone Breaker. There's so many names we could do this by. Oh my goodness. One, a two, a three. Oh, oops. I finally messed up Albert's. Fair enough. One, two.
Yeah, I think Congo Quake might be my favorite edition ever.
Yeah. This is so cool. I need to make a dedicated space where everyone can drop their edition, their custom editions, because I mean, a lot of us are on the Discord, but not everybody is. I don't know what to do about that. Like, I don't want people to email them. Discord's probably the most convenient way. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the triple slide. It's easier.
Double slash!
Nice. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm running low on Steam.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm already in bed.
I wish I could stream from bed. Just
Get
relax.
a laptop.
Yeah. Fall asleep. No activity detected for like 10 minutes. The stream auto shuts off for safety.
What, you don't want to do a sleeping stream?
I've done that a long time ago. Sometimes in personal calls. Maybe once or twice when I was public. Alright, y'all. I think we're gonna wind it down for now. This has been fantastic and hilarious and everything else. You want to do me one last favor, Corey?
What's up?
On YouTube, will you throw in both of our Ko-fi links?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and do it on Twitch.
If you like this, you can donate to encourage me to cause more chaos and to also encourage Drew to keep the community running smoothly.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong link for Drew. It's Drew Universe.
Yeah, I minus the U on that one.
There we go. Ignore my first message. I can remove it.
Yeah, you should be able to
There we
remove
go.
it.
It is removed.
So if you like what we do, Monoxide and I try to make things as amazing as possible. Monoxide specializes in the severed chain stuff. I specialize in, well, I cover a lot of things, all the core fandom services, community outreach, member spotlight, projects, all of it. And together, by our powers combined, we have lost our marbles. This kind of stuff will always be free and accessible to you. Donations are never expected, but they do help us focus and spend more time on the development, help things get done faster. And who knows, maybe one day we can leave our other jobs.
Yeah, this entire mod was the result of Alex donating for it, so
Yeah.
if you want something weird, that's always an option.
You can ask for something boring and normal, but you can also ask for something weird. So I'm just gonna do a couple more custom editions, and we'll call it done. Down with the tree. Let's see, we've got... I'll try the triple double again. Not that I'm looking forward to it. I have one completion under my belt. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No counters, I got it. It's easy
There
when
you
there's no
go.
counters. Bum 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 bum. We had a blast tonight. You will see more of this. We'll probably do another stream doing this stuff. We'll just keep showing off stuff that the community submits for custom editions with this tool. We will post when we're ready an announcement, a formal announcement of, hey, this is a thing. You can create and/or play with custom editions made by you or other people in the community, and we'll provide instructions on how to do that and how to share them and all of that good stuff. We've already had a really exciting last couple of months. We had an awesome New Year's event. We had the new music mix that dropped on the 1st of January, and then after that, mid or late January, we had the fishing mod debut. It hasn't even been a month yet, and I think a lot of people are really enjoying finding all the new items like the fish, the new weapons, the weapon modding aspect of it, and the fact that the fishing isn't even like you just sit there and wait. You're actually like interacting with the fish catching sequence. So there's lots of really awesome stuff happening lately. I cannot stress that enough.
Yeah, don't forget about Archipelagoon too.
Yes. Too many to list. I mentioned that one before. Do you have anything else you want to add before I hit the end button? Corey. Hello. Corey, don't leave
Yeah,
me.
Discord keeps like I like stop being able to hear you, and then I bring up Discord, and Discord is like rebooting itself.
Weird.
Yeah, no idea what's going on with that.
Anything you'd like to add before we say goodnight?
I mean, not really. Try out my mod. It's fun. It's dumb. You can make weird shit. If you like it, you can send us dollars.
All right then. This is the first ever reveal of additional editions, the mod and the editor. You will see more of this soon. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Good night.
Yeah, thanks everyone. We'll talk to you later. Talk to you on Discord.